Sainz received a 10's time penalty for his collision with Lawson in 2025 Dutch GP. This was considered a very controversial decision. 13 days later, FIA overturned it following Williams' protest. However, the decision documents showed a bigger problem for F1 stewarding. Let's see why. It took stewards just a few minutes to hand out the penalty after noting this incident. What you saw was the only replay of it. Live broadcast didn't show Lawson's on board, just to keep in mind. It's of course available on F1 TV, and it gave crucial information about the incident. You'd think the stewards must have had access to more source than average fans do. And since F1 TV provides live on board and decided his snap of oversteer wasn't worthy enough for them to call it a racing incident, well, turned out this wasn't the case at all. New overturned document shows Williams submitted Lawson's rear-facing on board. Stewards decided it met the review criteria and brought their attention to Lawson's momentary loss of control that contributed to the collision. And so it was a racing incident. This means stewards didn't watch Lawson's on board during the race. They only used that replay footage for stewarding. It's a bit odd that Williams didn't submit Lawson's front-facing onboard from F1 TV, as it directly showed that snarl of oversteer. It's likely that they also thought stewards definitely watched it before handing out the penalty, and thus they needed to submit new footage to meet the review criteria. Now, there could be two hypotheses for this. A, stewards forgot to check Lawson's on board. B, during the race, stewards don't have access to, or have no time to check, all drivers' onboards. They solely rely on the main live footage and replays for quick decision-making. For hypothesis B, there was actually a slightly similar situation in Spain, where the replay footage gave the stewards exactly what they needed to make the right decision. Let's have a look. Russell complained about Verstappen going off track in T2, but the replay showed he had a snap of oversteer and forced Verstappen wide. So stewards decided no further action. No matter which hypothesis is true, they both indicate a serious problem for F1 stewarding. Sainz had to serve the 10's penalty in pit stop, which practically ruined his race. This 13 days later overturn obviously cannot undo the damage. The 2 penalty points on his license was revoked.